Oh yeah, baby. I brought up the VTuber for this one. So Spook and Jukes made a video yesterday talking about how this one dude on Dead by Daylight was a big ass crybaby. And for the most part, the video was just the dude saying a bunch of slurs and all this other fucked up shit. So obviously it's like, dude, you're getting this upset over a game that you're starting to call people slurs and shit. Unlike Spook and Jukes, I'm not nice and I don't censor names. So this is the person right here. And he literally like has stuff with Spook and Jukes debate or whatever, debunking Spook and Jukes because he knows like he's trying to do it for attention. So here you go. You can have your attention because apparently he did with Zubat too, and some other people. I don't know. Anyway, he basically is how I used to be with this game, where I took it way too seriously. Thought it was like my entire life depended on it, and to the point where I was getting so mad at the game, I was like about to throw my fucking keyboard. So, what I watched some of the video, and the whole gist of it is this dude takes the game way too seriously, and he thinks the game is more important than calling people slurs like retard and stuff. But there's some of them I'm like, eh. Some slurs I'm like, whatever, because as someone who's like kind of on the spectrum, whatever, I'm like, I still say retard, but saying the other stuff, like towards gay people and all that, it's like, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, you don't want to do that. But anyway, I thought I'd just watch along with you guys real quick while we see this one idiot ruin his YouTube career, and he's probably gonna get banned.
Yourself, but you get to tell other people that they're not allowed to be offended when you say slurs.
That's a completely different story.
No, buddy. It's not.
No, it's not.
No, it is not at all.
It is.
Then why do the majority of people in the LGBT community hate slurs? And it triggers them because it brings past trauma. You have fucking families who disown people. You have people who get bullied and beaten, and the suicide rates are through the roof because.
Nah, I don't know about the suicide rates, but I do know about people getting disowned by their families because, I mean, I haven't seen it happen as much recently, but back in the day, there was a lot of stories of, well, if you don't want to come out gay because my family will kill me or whatever. Like they literally had it in movies and stuff, like proving a point. Like, yeah, this literally was a thing. People would get so upset, and people were more religious back then, and would literally like throw them out, disown, and be like, dude, I don't give a fuck about you. You go against my religion, which is why I hate religion right now, at least Christianity, because it literally condemns being gay and stuff, which is like, that makes no sense. You should be able to be whoever you want to be.
People get fucking ridiculed and shamed for this shit. So when people hear those words and hear those slurs, for a lot of people, it is triggering for them. And maybe for you, it's easy to say, yeah, it's just words. Who cares? It's just words. But for some people, it's not just words.
We could talk about the show you want. The LGBT community is some of the most hateful people on the planet.
Oh my god. You just can't.
Not everyone is. There are a lot of people in their group who like take it to extreme, where they will like find out where you live and like fucking threaten your life and shit because you said some joke or something, because it does happen. I mean, if coming from the Genshin community, if you did like one wrong thing or like didn't have someone's skin tone the right shade or whatever, they would like freak the fuck out, be like, they're supposed to be from Middle East or whatever, and they have like tan skin instead of black. It's like, bro, who cares? It's a game made by Chinese people. They probably thought they'd look better just tan. But, whatever.
No, because you're closed-minded. So let me tell you something right now.
No, you are closed-minded. You're
I made a video
grouping an entire group of people together and calling them hateful.
There's a difference. No, there's a difference between LGBT community and gay people. LGBT people, anytime there's someone who doesn't
listen to you fucking sit here and smear fucking the LGBTQ community.
No, I'll tell you what it is if you want to listen.
I know exactly what it is. I fucking have
know.
so many members of it in my community. I've done charity
Yeah, I can
streams,
tell.
and I've
No wonder.
yeah,
I can tell because you're hateful as hell.
hateful as hell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Making a video on someone for being a douchebag is not being hateful. It's pointing out that you're a problem and you need to fix yourself. Hence why I make videos like that too. If you sit there and act like an entitled little brat, you are gonna get a video made on you. That it's simple as that. Like, I don't get what this dude thinks he's accomplishing by saying that you're hateful when he exposes people who are douchebags or people who take the game way too seriously and are like calling people a bunch of shit or going out to harass them because they lost the game.
This is the guy fucking
let me finish my
screaming at
point.
people over
I'm
a
screaming
video
in my
game.
own. I'm screaming. I'm fucking. Dude, I'm not
And I'm
screaming.
making
I'm
videos
literally
on
playing.
my own channel. If you want to stream yourself acting like a jackass on the internet,
Yeah,
be
jackass
prepared
because
for
you're a
people
little
to
slow.
criticize you.
Is it a crime to not like the LGBT community? Are you a horrible person because you don't?
Is it a
like
crime
the
for
LGBT
somebody to
community?
beat you in Dead by Daylight when you lose your mind?
No,
Is that a crime?
it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, but you still lose
Answer
your
my
shit
question
and get
now.
all fucking.
Answer my question now.
You lose your mind.
Answer my question now. Is it a crime to disagree with the LGBT community?
When did anybody say it was a crime? People are still allowed to disagree with you and say that it's wrong.
Well, clearly not, because the LGBT.
There's certain things I do disagree with the LGBTQ community. Obviously, like forcing that in schools, I hate, but that's a different topic because people should figure themselves out themselves. They shouldn't have a school try to teach them what they should be. But other than that, I basically don't have any issues with them, but you know, I don't know. This guy has like some deep-hated root for gay people or something. I think he just maybe he was dating someone and then they said, "Oh, well actually I'm going to leave you for a girl because you're annoying and a crybaby." Or some shit like that. I don't know.
LGBT community, every time you have a different opinion over what they do, or you say a word they don't like, they'll try to cancel you. They'll try to fucking go on mobs to fucking get harass your ass, whatever the case may be.
Why are all of your go-to insult words referencing what people? What is up with that?
It's funny how you're gonna tell me how I am when you barely ever watch my content.
Why even use those words as insults? Why is queer even an insult?
I feel like it's not, but I feel like you using the word because it's funny. What's your point? Okay, let me ask a question. Do you think that saying the word fag is homophobic?
Yes.
Naturally? Okay, so let me ask a question. So if you call someone fat, are you fatphobic? If you call someone fat, does it mean you hate fat people?
If you're calling them that as an insult, then yeah. Then you would absolutely be body shaming somebody, would you not?
Yeah, body shaming. Okay.
This is one thing I don't disagree with. You can insult people all you want, like fat and all that stuff. Like I've been called that a shit ton of times in school when I was younger. People would say it so many times that I just got used to it, and I was just like, whatever. I'm like, yep, whatever. I just blew them off, and they started getting bored with it, so they stopped saying it. What's it called? I don't agree with the fat shaming bullshit, but once it gets to like someone's sexual preference or like what's it called, or race or something, that's when I get an issue because that's something they can't control. Weight is something you can control. Get your fat ass walking. Stop drinking 700 pops or eating junk food. It's not that hard. Like, unless you're like taking medication that severely increases your weight, you can cure that. That is not your fault. Or that is not anyone's fault but yourself.
So we're gonna keep going with this logic. So let me get this straight. So if you call someone a retard,
if you call somebody fat, you don't think that's body shaming them? You're literally shaming them for their body. How is that not body shaming? You're calling them fat as an insult.
Okay, let me ask a question. Do you
okay,
do you,
good. Ask the question.
Support?
Again.
No, I'm not touching. I'm literally against. Do you support body positivity?
What?
Do you support body positivity?
In a world where one summer and people looking for a new car just like you at Century 3 Kia.
What do you mean body positivity? Like people being proud of their body?
No, by like if people are like fat and obese and they're happy, do you support that?
Why would it be any of my business?
I just want to know.
If someone's happy with their weight and don't give a shit, yeah, have fun. Like, congrats. If like, who cares? I don't know why this dude's bringing this up. Like, if someone's fat and they don't care about it and they're still happy, who cares? Like, I don't know what Hail Mary bullshit he's trying to throw here, but
Because you're saying you're body shaming because you call someone fat. What's going on?
Yeah, if you call somebody else fat, you are shaming them for being fat. Is that not? How else can you look at that?
So you think that you hate someone if you call them fat?
I didn't say you hate them. I said you're shaming them for their body. That's what I said.
I'm just using your logic because you say if you say the word fag, then you're a homophobe and you hate gay people. Just using your logic.
If you use words that describe gay people and you use them only in negative context, it makes it seem like you don't like gay people, because why else would you use those words?
here's another thing, because I used to use fag a lot, but here's the thing. I grew up, not used to. I grew up with people who were trans, people who were gay, people who were not attracted to anyone. My group, I had 2 people who were dudes who were sexually attracted to me, and I was just like, cool, don't care, still be your friend, but I don't flow that way. So they would even call themselves fags all the time, like, I'm such a faggot or whatever. But I was like, so I grew up with people who were gay or trans and would say that about themselves. Like, they would go about it because we grew up on Call of Duty and stuff, so we had thicker skin about that. Not everyone will have thick skin about that, sadly. And I mean, it's just sad that it's like that, but yeah, you can't just go around saying that unless you know the person, they're super cool with it. You shouldn't be throwing out insults like that.
Words in a negative way. Why would you call things gay or queer as a bad thing if you didn't think being queer or gay was bad? It doesn't make any sense.
Why are you taking it as a bad thing? Just in-game trash talk.
Because you're saying it as a bad thing. What do you mean, why are you taking it as a bad thing? You're saying it as a bad thing.
Just in-game trash talk. I'll always say this, but of course you've never picked up on me saying this, because of course you haven't.
Another thing I hate is when people use the defense, it's in-game trash talk. There's a way to trash talk people without saying slurs. You just say, holy shit, you're so fucking ass at this game. There you go. That's trash talk. You could do it without saying slurs or, like, fucking really bad bullshit for no reason. I think he just needs to learn how to get slurs out of his vocabulary like I do. Like, one time on stream, someone came in the chat, and I almost called them a fag because I was so used to saying it. That was like 2 years ago. I was like, you fag. I was like, I can't say that. It's just like, it's something you have to get out of your vocabulary if you grew up with it. And it's something I grew up with since I was on Call of Duty since I was like 8, and I'm like 22 now. So it was very ingrained into my vocabulary and very hard to get out of.
But I'm a religious person, okay? I'm a Catholic. And so I get it. Maybe it's whatever, you don't give a shit. But in religion, to be fair, bro, you're not surprised about what? I'm religious and Catholic?
Yeah.
Why?
Based on the way you're talking, I'm sure you're one of those protect the children kind of guys.
Yes, I am.
I'm sure you are, yeah.
What protect the children? Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Do you look inward there at the Catholic Church about protecting the children? I wonder, have trans people harmed more children than Catholic priests have?
Bro, where are you getting this shit out of right now?
What do you mean, where am I getting this shit out of? It's fucking history. How many...
Dude, is he, like, oblivious? Does he not know that, like, yeah, he literally pulled up a thing here saying thousands of people and stuff. They literally made memes on South Park and other shit about churches being sexual towards children. Like, what? Is this dude living under a rock or something? I don't know.
How many kids have been molested or harmed by fucking priests compared to the trans people? You people are fucking
kids should
absurd.
Not. Kids, are you really speaking about priests like this? Or do you hate fucking religion or something?
I'm speaking about statistics, because you religious people are always like, protect the kids, but you don't look inward at your own organizations that actively harm kids.
Really? So you don't think it's harming kids when you expose them to these rainbow flags and, oh, being trans is okay and it's okay, just do this, and
I think both are bad. What's it called? I've had family members who were touched and shit when they were younger, and it still bothers them to this day. And they're older than me, and they had it happen when they were like 8, and it just traumatizes them for life, basically. Even when they tried to get therapy, it didn't work. So I think both are in the wrong here. I don't think school should force it on anyone, and I don't think fucking church people should do shit either. I think both are honestly wrong. Because, like I said earlier, I think, what's it called? I think, you should be able to find yourself and not have a school tell you how to find yourself. Because by the time you reach, like, halfway through your teenage years, you'll know where you fall under and what you like and all that.
You expose them to the shit at a super young age. You don't think there's a problem with them?
Exposing them to a rainbow flag? Are you
exposing them to sexuality at a young age. Do you think that kids at the age of like 5 to 10 should be exposed to, oh, don't worry, guys, sexuality?
I mean, I had my first crush in kindergarten. My first crush was on kindergarten. So if a
that's
kid...
cool. That's your personal experience. But I'm talking in general.
So yeah, based on my personal experience, if there's a kid who has a crush on somebody and it's the same sex, they should know that that's okay and normal. Absolutely. They shouldn't be told that that's wrong.
Kids at that young age should not be exposed to sexuality at all. It should be kids.
What do you mean sexuality? It's not people. It's normal for kids even at that age. Again, myself, I had a crush when I was in kindergarten. It's normal for people to have feelings.
Yeah. That's true. Like, I had a crush on someone when I was in kindergarten / first grade. I had multiple crushes on people until I was 13, as this thing says. Like, when you're a child, they don't last long because you lose interest very easily because, I mean, it just happens if you don't hang out with them, obviously, all the time. And most of the people I had a crush on were, like, in different classes, and usually in our schools, we had just one teacher and one class, and it wasn't like a rotating thing like how middle school and high school was. So it just happens. Like, I don't think they should like condemn it, but if a kid is attracted to someone else and they go ask their parents about it or something and be like, yeah, you're allowed to, like, I mean, there's no issue with it. The sad thing is that some parents are still like, I'm gonna fucking abandon you if you're gay, but obviously they're children, they don't know this, so it's just like it's always like a rocky area talking about school and gay and transgender stuff, but you know,
things like that. And the reason
that's your personal experience, not the general public. So I would say, in general,
how would you know in general what kid? You don't know anything about kids. What do you know about kids?
We were all kids. I can say for a damn fact I wasn't thinking about sticking my dick in someone when I was 5 years old. What are you talking
about sticking dicks anywhere. If you feel attracted to somebody that's the same sex, you shouldn't feel like that's wrong.
So this dude is confusing having sexual urges with people who were just attracted to someone. Attracted to someone is meaning you like them and you want to be around them and everything, not I want to go fuck them. This dude is just delusional and thinks that sexual, just the word sexual in anything means you want to fuck them. But that's not specifically what it's about. Because there's literally asexual, which is people who don't want anyone and don't want to have sex at all. So
about make everybody feel welcome, make everybody feel fucking normal, instead of being like, oh my god, I'm wrong, I'm a sinner, I'm this, I'm bad, I'm terrible if I feel attracted to the same sex. That's the point.
No, look, this is the thing. In religion, I know you hate religion, you think it's evil.
I don't hate religion. I went to a Lutheran school.
You were just talking shit about priests.
Listen to me. From kindergarten through second grade, I went to a Lutheran school. I went to church every single day. And from 7th grade until 11th grade, I went to youth group every single Wednesday. In your experience, you say that a lot of hateful people are in the LGBT community. I've experienced a lot of hateful people that have been religious. So maybe we just have different experiences, but I have personally gotten the ick from a lot of religious people. I think they're some of the most fucking judgmental, awful people that exist. Not everybody, not saying you, I'm not saying all religious people.
Okay, you can say whatever it is you want to say. I have no issues with gay people whatsoever. They can do whatever it is they want to do. The cringe thing is, I think, is when they're hypersexualized or shoving rainbow flags all up their asses everywhere. Okay, I think it's super cringe that LGBT people get 1 month celebrated while veterans and war veterans only get a single fucking day, and that is just facts.
Oh,
war veterans should be infinitely.
You don't even know what you're. So
listen.
Okay, what is May? What is May?
Yeah, please tell me.
What is May?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You live in the US, you should know.
Yeah, it's natural.
How many days?
It's National Veterans Month. If people want to take a month to celebrate Pride and they want to celebrate that, let them fucking celebrate. And
honestly, I didn't know that. I didn't know they had a whole month for them, but hey, I mean, they've been making months for everything now, so.
You go do your own fucking thing. If what?
Celebrate what?
Pride.
What is celebrating Pride?
It's celebrating being proud of who you are.
You're celebrating what you're born with.
What?
That's it. You don't see people going, I'm born straight, Pride. Who cares? You like people of your own gender, whatever? That's fine.
You can go to Pride parades and be happy that you're straight and go support your friends and stuff. Pride Month is for people. It's for everyone. It's supposed to be for everyone. It's mostly for people in the LGBTQ community, but you can go there and celebrate being straight. I made jokes about, like, why isn't there a straight month or whatever, but other than that, like, it's obviously a fucking joke. Like, I don't know. I just find whatever they're talking about right here just really stupid, because it's just going into political bullshit, and I usually try to stay out of it.
If they want to be proud of it, who cares? Why does it bother you? What effect does it have on you?
It's cringe. It's cringe.
What effect does it have on you? How does it affect you in any way?
It affects everybody. Every June, it affects us all.
How? In what way?
Fucking plastering rainbow flags everywhere.
Bro, you're getting mad because they're putting rainbow flags everywhere? Who gives a single fuck? Like, dude, you sound like you're in your 20s and you're stuck in, like, the fucking 40s. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. People are expressing themselves more than they've ever done before. And if you can't handle that, then go fucking to some other country where they don't support it. Because there's still some countries that don't support it. Go over there and fuck off. Because if you're going to complain about a free country doing free things, then you have issues.
Posting this nonstop bullshit, shoving this LGBT shit down our throats. We don't care.
You whine about people being a snowflake, and you're offended by a fucking rainbow.
I'm not offended by it. It's annoying.
You are quite literally one of the biggest snowflakes I've ever spoken to.
Every single fucking June, rainbow flags here. Even at Dead by Daylight, same fucking shit. This game even fucking you can't even get away from the
charms. You poor thing.
Not just.
Things I didn't know about Trade School Part 5. Rosedale Tech is connected with over 1,800.
Not just charms, fucking dedicated, multiple live streams about it and everything.
So don't watch the live streams. Who cares?
I don't. But it still fucking shows up on.
The only thing I hate, I don't care if the company pushes it a little bit. The thing I hate is when people in the community try to force characters in the game to be gay or trans or something. Like how they kept forcing for David to be like whatever. I forget what he was, but they forced him to be something, and then people were trying to force Yui to be lesbian or something. That stuff I hate. Don't force people to be something. Don't force the devs to try and make them that way. Fucking, if you want to think they're that way, cool. That's what fan fiction shit is for. That is literally what it's for. It's for stuff that the fans make because it's not true, and it entertains whatever fucking fictional shit you want to deal with. But I think I hate when the DVD community sits there and tries to force people to be certain genders or something. I don't know. I hate it. But other than that, I don't really care.
On the main page of the fucking game, it's everywhere. I don't like for
poor
people like
thing.
us. No, doesn't matter. But and
You
you
poor
try,
little baby.
yeah, you keep. And that's all I can do is mock because you have nothing to refute my points with.
You don't have any points. It's just you being upset
Bro,
because pride exists.
You can keep
You don't have
arguing
any
in bad
points.
faith.
You're just
I've
fucking
quoted you
crying
all
about
this whole time.
rainbows.
It's just going off of
So
religion. That's what God
cringe.
says, based off the scriptures and Bible. It's what God says.
Didn't God also like destroy everybody on the planet except for Noah and some animals? He like slaughtered everybody.
In religion, yes, I did, but there's for a reason.
So you agree with wiping out
Agree
the
with what?
entire Earth, killing every woman, man, and child besides Noah on the planet? That's a good thing.
Where you do realize,
That's
based
a
on
good
the
God.
scriptures, like there's like, well, bro, you don't even know God, man. It's based off fucking the Bible. You don't know God. Are you trash talking God now, bro? Like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Trash talking God.
Are you trash talking fucking God right now, you son of a bitch? You don't know God. I'm best friends with God. You don't know him. I know him. That was the most shitty fucking argument here ever. Yes, it was terrible. Why the fuck would you kill an entire planet just because you wanted to restart it? It is a terrible fucking Bible story or whatever the fuck, if it is real. It is a piece of shit thing. If it was actually God and not just natural shit like I think it was, but hey, I don't care because I don't really care about religious shit. Then I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like you're offended because he's saying, yeah, that was kind of a dickhead move of God to do.
God? Is that
You actually are, man.
Does that,
You actually are.
Does that offend you if I trash talk God?
No, you can say whatever. I just think it's fucking hilarious.
I think it's
trash
hilarious
talking
you're
God.
upset over some fucking colors on a flag.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I think's funny.
Again, you're putting words in my mouth. I'm not upset or offended over anything. I just
You
think
are
it's cringe.
absolutely upset about it.
He just went on like a fucking 5-minute rant talking about flags showing up in games, showing up on TV, blah, 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 blah. But he's not upset about it. Come on. At least use your fucking brain a little bit here. Like, holy fucking Yapatron not listening to fucking anything he's saying.
You just went on a
Also-
fucking rant about it.
I just think it's funny how much people fucking get into a hissy fit when they hear that word, especially in this game.
Yeah, I think it's funny the way that you get into a hissy fit when you lose a match, too.
So he just admitted that he just does it for rage baiting, yeah? That's literally what he did. He literally just said, I think it's funny when people get mad because I use this word. So he probably uses it for rage baiting.
Cool.
I think that's funny.
Cool.
So there you
That's
go.
fine.
I guess we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, but the difference is you can find it funny, but your video is absolute brain rotted trash. There's a big difference.
I
whole
think,
video,
I
dude,
think your entire
you
mindset
took-
and using slurs is brain rotted trash. So I guess
Yes,
we can
religion-
just disagree.
Religion's bad, and I'm a horrible person because I say words you don't
I
like.
didn't say
know,
religion's
I've heard
bad. I
that.
never said that.
Well, based off how you're talking about it, it seems like it. You say people are in religion are elitists and God wiped out people and oh yeah, he sounds like an awesome God, like you're referring to as horrible or something.
I just,
Crazy.
when people go by the word of God and act like they're self-righteous, when in the Bible God has done some not
Because people
so
were sinning.
great things
Because
to
people were sinning. Because people were sinning.
So just kill everybody? Like,
Well, that's God's choice, isn't it? Who are we to question him? You just better hope he's not real. I'll tell you that much, because it's not looking too good for him.
why is that? Is he going to send me to hell because I don't believe in him?
Well, no, because you fucking talk crap about him.
So
No.
God gets his feelings hurt if people talk crap about him and sends him to hell.
God's in the DBD match right now saying fucking fuck all these guys, god damn it, I'm sending you all to the shadow realm, fuck you. No. No, I don't think he gives a shit. If he is real, I don't think he gives a shit if people believe him or not. He'll probably still be nice. And I don't think he gives a shit if people talk shit. It's actual sins is what causes you to go to hell. If you don't repent for your sins or whatever the fuck, but I don't know. Most of it just turned into like religious and political talk, and I'm like, bleh.
Hell?
Look, dude, I'll be honest. I really hoping you're just trolling right now, because you're looking real bad right now, dude. How am I snowflake? Because I got upset over the game.
How are people a snowflake if they get upset over a slur?
Because you're letting random people on the internet fucking show how you feel because they said a word. And it's people you don't even know.
Random people on the internet who beat you in a video game control how you feel. It's the same.
It's not people. It's game. It's the game, not the people.
Who made the game? People. Like, are holy shit, are you dumb? Like, what the fuck? I don't get mad at people. I get mad at the game. Bro, you get mad at the perks in the game. Who made the perks? People. You're mad at people. Holy shit, this guy is brain dead.
It's the game. The game is fundamentally designed to.
Yeah, and it's not people either. It's the word. It's not the people. It's the word that bothers people. It's not you. It's the word. It's the slur that bothers people.
You're trying to fucking equate me taking a game seriously to taking words seriously. It's a totally different fucking thing. I take my game seriously because
you just
I like
can't
to
see
perform
the
at
same
my
thing
best.
because you're a hypocrite and you don't understand how that works.
How am I a hypocrite? How am I a hypocrite?
Because you're saying that you're allowed to take the game seriously, but people aren't allowed to take slurs seriously. It is fucking absurd.
I just they could take it seriously all they want, but they're snowflakes. That's it. Sure,
And so are you. That's fine too.
But unfortunately, the logic doesn't add up.
Sure
because
does.
I'm not.
Mr. Pro Revenge, it does add up. If you're getting mad at a game and you can't handle the game, and you're calling people who can't handle slurs snowflakes, you are a fucking snowflake. Stop acting like a child. Let me look right into the camera. Stop acting like a child. You are fucking in your 20s or 30s. Grow the fuck up. You are a snowflake. Stop getting mad at a fucking video game. Yes, it's annoying when you lose win streaks. Trust me, I know. But who gives a shit, bro? Holy fuck, it is a video game. Grow up. You are way too old to be doing this.
I'm not fucking crying. Oh my god, this word hurt my feelings. My feelings aren't hurt when I lose a fucking game of Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yes, they are.
Okay.
Yes, the fuck they definitely are. You sit there and go on a rant for like 5 fucking minutes for it. You are a literal hypocrite.
Oh, yes, they are.
Bro, how are you gonna tell me how I fucking feel?
People don't act the way you act when you lose if their feelings aren't hurt. Oh my god, your feelings are.
How do you know? Dude, I'm a streamer.
You can hear you can hear it in the quiver in your voice every time you fucking lose.
Yeah, quiver in my voice. Nice exaggeration, bud. But nice try. I don't even know what to tell you more. You're a fucking brain rot as all.
Alright,
I like even that crap you said earlier, the religion's crazy. God is a horrible person. Religious people are terrible, and like it's your typical talking points. LGBT
never said religious people are terrible.
We can go back. You said you literally trying to make the argument that priests were molesting kids in a ridiculous way, trying to fucking.
He literally pulled up the stats for it, but this dude is just delusional and doesn't realize that some people were molested and it was at a large rate. That's why a lot of people got in fucking trouble. People are just blind to the truth and don't realize that.
Be anti-religion or some shit.
I said that priests have harmed more children than trans people have.
You want me to tell you a statistic right now? You might not like the statistic, but did you know that there's only 3% of the population, give or take, or this LGBT shit. But they're the overwhelming majority of pedophiles. I hope you know that. That is a fact.
That is not.
I have the statistics for that. Yes, it is. I have the stats.
Where is that percentage from?
They have harmed far more kids than fucking priests have. I'll tell you that much right now.
Oh my god. So do you think being gay is wrong?
When it comes to the Bible, what the Bible says, yes, it is. What the Bible says, and that is a fact.
And you think that being...
If the Bible told him to jump off a bridge, I think he would actually do it, honestly. If the Bible literally told this dude, hey, you need to jump off a bridge right now, he'd fucking do it. Like, he's just way too delusional, and he has nothing in his life, so he thinks the Bible is literally, like, telling out his life story.
Gay is a sin.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, that's what the Bible says. So you don't think it's a sin. So you don't think it's a sin.
Look, bro. Look. At the end of the day, I think it can be a sin, but it's people can do whatever the hell they want. Yeah. But people can do whatever.
It's his way of avoiding the question. He doesn't want to sound like a dickhead, so he's saying, it can be, but that's what the Bible says. I don't know. He's trying to avoid the question because he doesn't want to get in trouble.
So sometimes being gay is a sin and sometimes it's not?
It is a sin. But you can do what it is you want to do. I'm not stopping people. Go ahead, do what you want to do. It's fine.
But do you think it's
religion,
bad? Do you think people shouldn't be gay?
What's a sin? All I'm saying is that in the Bible, it has the case. Okay, that's all there's to it.
This is how it is dealing with a lot of religious people. They just play completely by the book of the Bible and don't open up their feelings at all, because that is why people have been trying to rewrite the Bible and like make it more forgiving for people, or like they do a more progressive church where they actually update the Bible and make it not hate literally like everyone except for white people. But I don't know. It's just like, ugh, man, this is rough.
So you don't think being gay is wrong?
According to the Bible, it's a sin.
But not just according to the Bible. According to you, do you think being gay is wrong?
Are you trying to get a gotcha moment or something?
No, I just don't understand where you are at. Like, you keep saying the Bible, but I'm wondering about your values and your opinions. I don't care about what
my values is. My values, I don't care.
If you think being gay is wrong.
My values, I'll tell you right now. My values is I don't care. Do what it is we want to do.
Okay,
That's
so then just say I don't think being gay is wrong.
I say I don't care what people do. Do what it is we want to do. I just think that, like I said earlier, I just think that when you're outwardly protruding this and fucking
yes or no,
he keeps avoiding it.
Do you think it's wrong? Yes or no?
No.
Good.
It's not because people don't have a choice. But in
Thank
the Bible,
you for saying that.
Yeah.
So you don't think being gay is wrong? That's good.
Yeah. But again, based off religion, and religious people aren't wrong for thinking that it is a sin and it's wrong. All I will tell you this much right now, Ben, because if you're really genuine about this shit, you take down your video, but you're not. So if you
definitely not taking down the video.
He wants him to take down the video because it makes him look like an idiot. Which, I mean, he's not going to change how he acts in a day. You know he's still acting like that probably fucking next stream he's on. He just wants people to not find him and harass him or some shit. But, I mean, don't act like a moron on the internet and you won't get harassed. It's simple as that.
No shot. Why would I take it down?
Yeah,
you've doubled down on everything, so why would I take it down?
What did I double down on?
This is the bottom line, is you and I fundamentally disagree on everything. You don't think that you did or said anything wrong, and that's fine. You don't have to think you did or said anything wrong. And I'm allowed to disagree with you, so I'm leaving my video up because I do disagree with you.
Okay, but unlike you, man, I'm going off of facts. Okay?
No, you're not.
Like 3% of people are gay, let's say, and I would say about, like, what was the exact number? Like 40 to 50% of them were fucking pedos.
You just told me that you think 50% of that.
Okay, that's basically the end of this video, but yeah, I don't know. This dude is delusional. I'll see you guys in the next one.